Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we'll be making this beautiful satin bag for our princesses today. If it's something you are interested in, please keep watching and watch to the end of the video. And if this is the first time of stopping by on this channel, you are highly welcome. Please consider subscribing to my channel. And to my old subscribers, I say thank you for all your support. Without wasting so much time, let's get into the video. So for this bag, I'll be making use of satin fabric, bridal satin, like I mentioned earlier. And for this, the first measurement I took is 8 inches by 12 inches by 11 inches. That's 8 inches for the length, and the width is 11 inches. And this one, for that 8 inches length, I added extra 3 inches, sorry, for it. And then the 11 inches side, I doubled it because I want to make gathers for it. So this is for the hand, and for this hand is as long as 28 inches because it's going to have a crunchy hand kind of. So, and the width is 4 inches. And this is the design that I tied at the hand. This is 3 inches wide and then about 13 inches long. I just hope I'm getting all the measurement correctly. I'm going to put it in the on the screen or in the description box. So I went ahead to attach wording to the fabric to the 8 inches by 11 inches one. I added wordings to make it firm. So for the one I'm going to be tying on the hand, that for that design, bow like design, I'm going to go ahead and give it a curve because I don't want it to be straight. If you're going to work with this fabric, you're going to work with so much pin because this fabric is a lot silky that you can imagine. So I'm going to cut this out at the side. Look at how I folded it. Please go ahead and do the same thing. You see how it is now. So I'm going to go ahead and remove all my pins, and then I'm going to stitch it down from the right side. That's right, facing right. I'll fold it and then stitch it and turn it to the right side. So for this, all part of this one will be closed. That's after turning it, the remaining opening you will stitch it down as well. So for these two, I'm going to go ahead and gather this longer one to be the exact measurement for this rectangular one that I have, and I'll do the same thing. Both of them are 2 pieces each. So this is what I'm going to be using to make the hand, and for this I have 13 inches long, and then for the width I have about 2 inches. So I'm going to go ahead, just like I turned the other one to the right side, or to close the rough edges. I'm going to repeat the same thing for this one, and then also for the handle I'm going to fold it and then stitch it down, and so the two ends will be open. The only one that is closed on the all round is the one that I'm going to tie on the handle of the bag. So this is it. I'm done at making gathers on the fabric. You can see it. The next thing I'm going to do is to do front facing front, and I'm going to go ahead and stitch on the two sides of the pieces, the gather pieces. And I will do the same thing for this one that has wording on it. I'll stitch on the two sides, the shorter part of it. And these are all my pieces. I've gone ahead to turn it to the inside out. You can see this is for the one I'm going to tie at on the hand. You see it's 4 pieces, and you can go ahead and iron all these pieces down. So you see this one is 4, and then this long one is for the hand of the bag. And this is the one I measured 2 inches wide, and then the length is 13 inches long. We are going to pass through this long one. So I'm going to go ahead and pass my pin into it, and then I'm going to pass it onto it. Once the fabrics are all in, I'm going to pin this down, making sure that where I stitched on the long fabric is at the center. You can see the way I turned it is at the center, not side of what I am doing. So I'm going to pin it to the other side and then remove my pin. I'm just trying to arrange this crunchy kind of hand so that it can it can just to set it well basically. And this is the other one, so I'm done with the two hands. The next thing I'm going to do, you can see this one, I'm gone ahead to stitch the two sides. I'm going to go ahead and stitch to close up that place that we made our gathers. For this, you can make your gathers on the two sides, that's the upper and the down part. That's if it's going to work for you. I believe that's an easy way to do this. So I've gone ahead to stitch the two sides of the one that has wording as well. So I'm going to go ahead and start assembling all the pieces. This is the hand. I'm going to go ahead to put it. So the first thing I did is to attach my zip. So all these things, you're going to make it front facing, to be facing the front of the one with wording. I don't know if you understand. So this rectangular one will be a guide. Everything you're going to attach to it is going to be facing the front of the rectangular one. Just pay attention to the rectangular one. That's what you're going to be facing. So I'm going to go ahead and pin my zip. Once I am done pinning this, I'm going to go ahead and attach the hand of the bag. So for this, I left about 2 inches from the edge of the bag going towards the center. I'm going to pin this down, and when you want to pin it, the where you have your seam line is going to be facing you, and the other side is going to be just like the front one, is going to be going towards the fabric, the fabric with the wording. I hope you understand this. Just look at the video, you will get it. So because I have 2 inches at the other side, I'm going to go ahead and also measure 2 inches at the right side before pinning the handle down. Once I am done with this, I'm going to bring in the piece with gathers. The first thing I did is to pin the two seam sides together. I'm going to pin this side and also pin the other side. Once I am done pinning that side, I'm going to go ahead and pin the other side as well. So you see, I'm done pinning this down. So we're going to go ahead and stitch this all the way from one end to the other, but you know that it's going to be wider than this, so you're going to make a little place while stitching it down. And then once you are done doing that, you open up the zip so that you can be able to repeat the same process for the other side. So you're going to open up the zip, and then the same way you pin this the zipper first before the hand, and then the gather fabric, that's the same way you're going to do the same thing for the other zip, the other side of the zip. So this is it after I was done with the two sides. You can see it here how it's looking. I just opened the zip very well, and just like I was explaining, once you open the zip, I've already gone ahead to pin the zipper and then the hand. You still push this one inward just like you did for the other side. Once you push this in, you're going to go ahead and then either pin it before going to your sewing machine, or you go straight and be. So you just remember that while stitching this down, you're going to be placing it and making small places for it, because the fabric is bigger than the one with wording. So this is it after I was done with stitching it down. I'm going to go ahead and bring it out from the other side, and I've already gone ahead to bring out all my pins. And this is how it's going to look once you are done. If you can go ahead and top stitch this, but for me, I tried top stitching it, I could not, so I left it be that way. Just make sure you stitch it as strong as possible from the other side. So once I am done with it, I also turn it to the other side so that I can be able to cut out the excess of the zipper excess, or the excess from the zipper. I'm cutting just one side, the other side I left it that way. I don't have any reason for leaving it that way, I just decided to leave it. So once I turn this, we are going to go ahead and close this side of the bag. I tried using my machine to close this, but it was too thick and my needle got broken. So if you are using a very strong machine like industrial one or all these ones that they use for bag, it will work for you to stitch it down. But for me, it didn't work for my black hair. So I used my needle and thread to make a knee stitches and from the inside. And once I am done with it, I just pushed it down, right, arrange everything in one. You see how neat and beautiful that is looking. So the next thing we are going to do, we are not done yet. Last finishing touches, just bring out every part of the bag. Use your hand to arrange it well. And once you are done with it, we are going to go ahead and tie our bow by the side on the hand of the bag. And as you notice, I made a mistake and I fixed my zip the wrong side. Please pay attention while attaching this. Make sure that your zip is facing the right side of the of the rectangular one while attaching it. See, I'm going to lose this all over again. I don't know if I have the strength to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and tie this. You can as well, when after tying it, you can as well use the needle and thread to tack it down, because this is okay, or unless you're making for an adult, but this is for my baby, for my daughter. So I'm going to tie this 2 times for to give it a firmer hold. Once I am done tying it, this is how it looks. I'm just adding something inside so that you see how it's going to come out why it has something inside, and I believe it's looking beautiful. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you do. If you haven't subscribed up to this moment, please hit on the subscribe button, join the family, and thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.